How's it going, guys? It's Just in Tech here, and today we're going to be talking about why I chose to pre-order the Nintendo Switch. Now, we had the Nintendo conference recently, and based off what I've been reading online, some people are super excited about the Switch, others feel a little disappointed, or they don't want to get the console at all, maybe in the game lineup that they came out with, or just the overall feel for the console, they feel it's not for them. So here's why I ended up ordering the Nintendo Switch. Well, first off, as a kid, I grew up on the Super Nintendo. I remember getting it at Toys R Us, bringing it home, playing games till super late at night, going over to friends' houses and recreating that experience, whether they had the console or simply just unplugging it from my TV and bringing it to their house. I have fond memories of that. It was really one of their great consoles, and many of their consoles after that, I also enjoyed a similar experience. Now, I also remember the Wii. And the Wii had a lot of really fun, organic moments that I remember. I remember going to family and friends' house and just an organic experience, people bringing it out and being able to have fun with it. It was a really good party console. And there were people that maybe didn't play video games. They could have been older. They just simply decided not to. And for them, they were able just to grab that controller, to start playing, and it was a very fun experience. So we were able to enjoy it with parties and friends, and a lot of people seem to like that console a lot. Well, what I felt with the Switch event was that it kind of brought both of them together. And I feel like with the Switch, it's able to accomplish a lot, that it's almost the best of both worlds. It's super portable. You're able to take it on the go with you. You could easily take it to somebody's house and plug it in, or simply just use the tabletop mode. You're also able to have a regular console experience at home. Maybe if there's a single player game that you want to play, or you have a few favorites you like to play by yourself, it's also great for that. It's also good for when you go over friends' houses or at your house. A large amount of people are able to play. I feel like you're going to be able to have that same organic experience as with the Wii. People that don't play video games or that may play video games, they're going to be able to just to grab that controller like we got to see with the 1-2 Switch and just to be able to start playing it. It looks like there's going to be a very low learning curve, just like we had with the Wii. So I'm super excited about that. I'm excited to have people over, to go over people's house and to have that experience, to be able to bring up those party games and everybody just kind of get involved in playing them, since with the controller alone, you start off with 2 controllers. I mean, that's pretty sweet. Plus, when you get the other one, if you get a Pro controller, maybe another set of those 2, you easily have 5 controllers right there. People are able to play and are able to enjoy it. So I'm really looking forward to that aspect of it. And with that, I also have a PC, an Xbox, and a PlayStation. And to be honest, I've never brought those out of my house. My PC is completely hardwired up. I'd have to take a bunch of things apart just to get it out. My Xbox, my PlayStation, they're pretty much integrated into my home theater at this point. I mean, to get those out, I have to rip wires out. It would just be a super pain to ever bring those out of my house. So that's what I'm liking what they did with the Switch here, is if I go to a friend's house and I want to bring a game, I can easily just grab it out, or if we're going to a party, I can simply just grab it and to be able to bring that console with me. It's super portable, which I'm really excited to try. Now, let's talk about the game lineup real quick. This seems to be an issue that even Nintendo fans are feeling a little let down about. After we had that game drought with the Wii U, and we thought that they were holding off on games just so that they could release them on Switch, I could see why a lot of people, including myself, were disappointed in this. I mean, there really wasn't a huge lineup. They didn't really have any top games that we were expecting, games that we thought were going to come out in the Wii U that they surprised us with for the Switch. So it was a little disappointing in that aspect as well, and I can see why people were super upset about that after watching it. And for me, I kind of have mixed feelings on this. Like I said, I had those other consoles, so for the most part, this is just going to be, you know, the Zelda games and things like that I'll be playing. So I'm not too worried about the game lineup. It's fine for me. But I could see someone that is only able to get one console, this kind of being a big letdown, because now they have to decide, do they want AAA games that are coming out, games that they're excited about, or do they want these few games that Nintendo's releasing? So I could see why somebody that's only going to be able to get one console could be split in this regards and could be let down by the games that they announced with the Switch. So those are the reasons that I pre-ordered the Switch, but there are also a few concerns that I have. First off, I have pretty big hands. Those controllers look pretty small, and the reviews I've been reading from people that got hands-on experiences with it, it seemed like it was mixed. Some people felt that the controller was, when they only were playing with one, they felt it was comfortable, that it fit them perfectly. And there were others that felt that it was too small, that they would definitely be getting a Pro controller on day one. So I'm a little concerned about that with the size of the controller and how it'll feel, if it'll be comfortable, if it'll work with my hand type. So that's something I'm going to be keeping an eye on, and I'll be sure to mention when I do the review and the unboxing of the Switch. Another thing is Nintendo's continued support on this. Now I know the 3DS and their consoles in the past, they had amazing support. But we had what happened with the Wii U, where there was a game drought and all of a sudden they stopped supporting it. They even took it off the shelves after only a few years. So with the Switch, I want to see them continually to support it, continue having games come out year after year, and I'd like to get a little longer out of the life cycle of the console, not something that I'm going to be getting another one of shortly. So I'd like to see it longer supported and Nintendo really backing this product. Now I have to say the thing I'm biggest disappointed with so far is what I'm hearing about their online service, in the fact that the game that they're going to be giving you for free, you know, with PlayStation and Xbox, they give a game a month that you're able to have, and as long as you keep that subscription service up, you're able to enjoy that game. You're able to keep playing it even after that month that it's over. But what they're saying about with the Switch is you're only going to get to able to have that game or get to try that game for that 1 month, and after that, if you want to continue playing it, you're going to have to buy it. And to me, at least with the other subscriptions with Xbox and PlayStation, I feel like I'm getting a value out of my money. I feel like, you know, okay, I'm paying this for their online service, and as a reward for being a member, they're also giving me a game to try each month, or a game to continue playing and have as long as I stay a subscriber. With this, I feel like they're almost throwing me a trial, saying, here, try this, but if you want to keep playing it, well, you got to buy it. So that I'm really not too happy about. I feel like that should be something that they throw in, like, hey, you know, thanks for being a subscriber, thanks for continuing to pay this monthly amount and using our online service. Here's a game on us for the month. You know, get to keep playing it and you build up a library. And as long as you keep paying that monthly price, hey, that game is yours to play. So I'd like to see that probably change. I'm not too fan of almost having the game as a demo, so to speak. And then after that month, if I want to keep playing it, well, then I got to put out the money and continue and buy it to continue playing it. So I'm not too happy with that. Now, as a bonus, I think this is going to be a sleeper hit. I think it's something that a lot of people are not sure about now. And that's again with the online service and having it not integrated into the console, but rather having your phone as what's going to be for the chat, what's going to be for the voice for the games. And a lot of people aren't too happy about that, or they're unsure about that. I actually think it may be something that's going to be really cool. I was thinking about it, and if friends want to get a hold of me now, they have to text me, or I have to give them other means to communicate with me, or people that I've met online. But with this service, my phone's on me almost all the time. So if my friends are playing, they're able to, right inside the app, invite me, let me know they're playing theoretically. And even if I'm not playing, I should be able to join the chat through audio. So I think that's actually going to be a really cool bonus feature that a lot of people, while they may be undecided about that or even a little nervous about that, I think they're actually going to end up really liking that. Having almost like your Xbox Live with you, having your friends able to get a hold of you all the time. I think that's going to be a really cool feature, and I think you're going to actually end up liking it. So that's my reasons for pre-ordering the Nintendo Switch. In the comments below, let me know what your thoughts are, whether you're planning on pre-ordering it, if you're going to take a wait-and-see approach, or if you've already decided that the Switch isn't for you. Let us know below, and I'll be sure to keep you updated as I do an unboxing of the Switch when I get it on release day, as well as a review to follow it. I'll see you then.